Hey guys, for those who don't know, I'm a Reiki master and shamanic practitioner, and one of the main practices that I do is soul retrieval. And what is soul retrieval? So, shamanism has been practiced all over the world for thousands of years, and we've had entities like the church, for example, who have come through cultures and tried to squash these practices because they don't want people in charge of their own spirituality. But fortunately, these practices have stuck around and are still being done today. And I think they're more important than ever in today's world that we connect with these practices and bring them into our modern society. And soul retrieval is that when we come into this life, we have our sacred essence energy. And when we go through traumatic experiences, could be a major trauma or a series of traumas, these pieces of our sacred essence energy will leave and flee to what we call the non-ordinary realms. And they're going there for healing, they're going there for medicine, they're going there for something they're not getting in the reality, in the environment. And so if you feel like you've had soul loss and you want to get your soul pieces back, the first thing you should do is definitely make sure that you've corrected as much as you can the situation that caused them to leave. So for example, if you're in a toxic environment at your job and it's just draining you and you're still at that job, it's not going to be as likely to come back as if, let's say, you found a better job or you're feeling more supported and appreciated and you've changed the environment, or perhaps there's some inner work you need to do, something you need to heal within yourself. You're not honoring yourself in some way. And so when you've corrected the situation in the environment, as well as send love to those pieces of yourself that left, I oftentimes will find that my soul pieces will come back right away when I've stopped to acknowledge them. For example, I was thinking of myself as a younger adult this week and the struggles I had and the things that I would do to cope. And I was really sending love and compassion to myself. And then when I went into my next journey, those soul pieces were ready to come back. And so what happens is I will go into a trance journey for either myself or my clients, and a spirit animal will come and connect me with the soul pieces. And when the soul piece comes back, you're going to feel a rush of energy coming back into your body. And so that's how it works. And it's helpful if you really send love to all those parts of yourself. And it's a very helpful practice for feeling more whole and complete. When we have soul loss, we can feel depressed, anxious. It's just better all around when we have all of our energy with us, as well as, getting rid of other people's energy and stuff like that, which we can also do in our sessions. So if you want to learn more about booking a session with me, you can do so under the Energy Healing Services tab at kellybrynhealing.com. And I also have a lot of great info about soul retrieval and many other topics regarding energy in my first book, Synergy, A Modern Healer's Guide to Complete Bioenergy Wellness, that's available on Amazon. And if you have questions about Reiki, soul retrieval, any of my products or anything, you can feel free to comment or send me an email on my website. I hope that's helpful.